Assalamu alaikum. Marhaban. Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about exception style. Usloob al-istithna. Exception style is the style of sentence which shows a different word from the others. Let's look at the structure of exception style. First comes the main noun, or the word which isn't different from the others. The second is the exception tool, which is illa. Illa means except. And the third part is the excluded word, or the word which is different from the others. Now let's look at some examples. أكلت الحلوى وبقية الشوكولاتة. This means I ate the sweets and the chocolate stayed or remained. In this example, you can identify that the word chocolates is the excluded word. While writing in exception style, you can convert it into a much simpler form. Like, I ate the sweets except chocolate. In Arabic, it will be أكلت الحلوى, which remains the same as in the first sentence. And then comes the exception tool, إلا, instead of وبقيت, which means remained. And after the exception tool comes the excluded word, الشوكولاتة. That is our complete sentence. أكلت الحلوى إلا الشوكولاتة. I ate the sweets except chocolate. Now let's look at the second example. حضر التلاميذ لكن أحمد غائب. The students are present, but Ahmed is absent. This sentence can be written in a much simpler form, like the students are present except Ahmed. In exception style, the first two words حضر التلاميذ remain the same. Instead of but Ahmed is present, we write except Ahmed. So we remove the word lakin and ghaib as they are unnecessary when we use the word illa, which is the exception tool. And then comes the excluded noun, which is Ahmed. We get the sentence حضر التلاميذ إلا أحمد. The students are present except Ahmed. Now let's look at a different style of sentence and how they can be converted into exception style. We have the sentence أحب الفاكهة. I love fruits. We need to write this in exception style. So as you can notice, in the sentence, there is no excluded noun. So you can add your own noun which you want to exclude from the word fruits. So let's take the example as apple. You want to exclude apple. First, we write the first two words of the original sentence which remain the same. أحب الفاكهة. I love fruits. Then comes the exception tool إلا, which means except. And then comes the excluded noun, which in this case is apple. التفاحة. We get the sentence أحب الفاكهة إلا التفاحة. I love fruits except apple. Now let's look at a similar example. أكلت الطعام. I eat food. Here, let's take the excluded word as meat. Now we need to change this sentence into exception style. The first two words from the original sentence remain the same. أكلت الطعام. I eat food. Then comes the exception tool إلا. And then comes the excluded word meat. أكلت الطعام إلا اللحم. I eat food except meat. That's all for this video. I hope you have understood the topic of exception style in Arabic. Thank you for watching. See you next time. إلى اللقاء.